The reason I joined EXP, I was managing brokerages through Southwest Florida, and when word got out that I was going to not be managing the brokerages anymore, I've been recruited by some of the top recruiters and top companies in the industry. Interesting enough, every interview I went through and every speech from the best recruiters that were taking me to dinner, to lunch, everything else, what I realized is every brokerage was exactly the same. It's a different shell game, maybe a different commission split, maybe the dollars were allocated a little differently, but at the end of the day, it all boiled down to every single one of them was exactly the same. And what I mean by that is they all had fees. There was, whether it was a transaction fee, whether it was a lead fee, whether it was a fee to be part of the brokerage, they were identical. At the end of the day, I just asked every one of them, well, you're entitled to your fees, but how do I get my fees back? Whether it's $33,000, $22,000, transaction fees. You're entitled to it, but how do I get it back? What I heard was crickets. What do you mean? This is what it costs to be part of this brokerage. I would ask questions like, is there ownership in the brokerage? Can I build teams in the brokerage? Again, crickets. I started thinking to myself, is what makes one brokerage different than another? And I found EXP. It is the only agent-owned brokerage in the country. Not only can I get whatever I put in out, but then some. It means it's not only 100% brokerage, but it's 100% plus. It's also the only brokerage that gives me an opportunity to make income after I retire. Any other brokerage I go to, as soon as I stop selling houses, done, end of game, no money. With EXP, I'm in my 50s. I'm going to stop in a few years. And with EXP, not only can I make revenue with stock shares, because I am an agent owner, I can make money in revenue from my teams, and I can make more than 100% commission. It is the only brokerage that offers that. The future of real estate is the cloud. Everybody knows that. So it's really not a question of if you're going to join EXP or if you're going to join the future of real estate. It's really just a question of when. Often when I speak to real estate agents, they always say I'm happy where I am. I like my broker, I like my brokerage, I like the office. And I always just ask them, what is their end game? What are they trying to get out of real estate? And is that brokerage going to get them there? And if so, when? And my second question is, what happens when you stop? I would tell broker owners of any real estate brokerage, I would ask them one simple question is, why would you want to have all the agents, all the costs, and all the liability that comes with running one brokerage in one place, making everybody come to one location, when you can be the same broker owner with the same amount of agents without all the liability, without all the responsibility, without all the cost of fees? Why are so many top producing agents flocking to EXP? It's very simple. They're tired of giving their money to a brokerage, kind of like paying rent, and having no opportunity of getting that money back. EXP offers multiple avenues of getting the money back. Do what you do best. You want to sell houses? Sell houses. You're going to get stock shares when you sell houses. You want to have teams? Great. You're going to make money by buying teams. You're going to hit certain percentages of sales, especially if you're doing volume of sales. You're going to make all the money back of whatever you put into EXP and then some. I speak to 100% agents all the time, agents with 100% offices. And I just ask them is, okay, if you're comfortable settling for 100%, maybe that works for you. I'm with an agent-owned brokerage, which I am a shareholder, which I get more than 100% in return. Everybody wants to love what they do, whatever job it is. Real estate, you want to be a doctor, whatever it is. To get up, whether it's Monday morning or whatever time of the day or whatever time of the week it is, and actually love what you do is the American dream. If it's real estate and you can get up and you can love it, that's great. The fact that with EXP, not only can you make money, which I would assume everybody loves, you're doing it with people that you are very, very fond of. We are a family. It is one of the only brokerages, if not the only brokerage, where everybody elevates everybody, because since we are publicly traded on NASDAQ, we are agent owned. If an agent does well, I do well. If another agent does well, I do well. If our company does well, all of our shares go up. It is 17,000 people nationwide that are the most wonderful people in the world doing nothing but trying to push you up. You can't fail unless you want to fail. And even if you try to fail, you're going to have 17,000 people pulling you back up. How much fun is that? Every other brokerage is backstabbing, stealing leads, my commissions aren't good, and you just go from one to another to another. How wonderful it is to work with 17,000 people that love you as much as you love them, and everybody's pushing everybody to succeed. That not only excites me and charges me, I get up every morning, I cannot wait to go to work. That's what America should be. People getting excited for what they do. Hi, my name is Larry Zanas. I am